have a tendency to blame one another, but we oftentimes say, you did it. That's Jay Moss right here at Gospel Praise Celebration. Good morning, everybody. And for those of you that check me out live on Facebook and my YouTube channel called Trusted Voice in Radio, I appreciate you so much. Yes, I am back and glad to be live with you out of Studio 236 right here in the studio that I own and operate in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where all the radio personalities come to. Just want to get some preliminaries out of the way. I'm just going to do a little feel-good talk and get you ready as I go into the flow of my inspirational moments and guests that I have lined up next week for the Psalm Book of Gospel. Of course, you can listen to me during the weekday. For those of you that are new listeners and my new friends on Facebook, I am on the air live on Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, I'm live, and then on Wednesday, the show rebroadcast. So you get a chance to hear what I do from Tuesday on Wednesday, and then Thursday, I'm live from 9 to 11, and then you hear that rebroadcast on Friday. If you are an artist, a pastor, a minister, you're doing something in the community, because I know that you're a positive, motivating factor. Am I right about it? And you want to be spotlighted on the radio station, hey, call me. Let's talk about you. I want to get to know you a little bit better if I don't already know you. So give me a call. Let's talk about you getting on the radio. Let's talk about you getting on my show at 215-224-4297. I do appreciate the folks that do hit me up and say, Simone, I want to do an interview with you, and I book you. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. We can discuss all the details about you being on FM HDMS Radio, my show, and other shows that are here, because we are a 6-format radio station and we bring it to you fresh and always first. Again, I cannot say thank you enough to all of my supporters and viewers and listeners out there. You know, the good thing about cyberspace, the good thing about Facebook and Twitter, you know, people know what you're doing. They follow you. And many of you who reached out to me showed me some love. And I appreciate that so much, because I'm the feel-good man. On my birthday, April the 5th, many of you sent me some greetings. I could not respond to all of them, y'all. They're numerous. And I thank you so much for just taking the moment to hit the keyboard and say, happy birthday, Simone. And some of you said some really nice things to me. I didn't know you thought that of me. So sweet. So sweet. So I thank you so much for helping me to celebrate my birthday on April the 5th. In fact, I was in Burlington for about 12 days in North Carolina, because my dear brother, Dr. Ron Bigelow, I work as his media specialist, and I want to congratulate his choir, Dr. Ron Bigelow and the Interdenominational Fellowship Choir, for their wonderful anniversary. I hope that I'll be able to share many, many more with them. We had a great time with the church on Friday night of my birthday. Believe it or not, it was the anniversary of the choir and my birthday. What a great combination. They actually sung to me. There was a liturgical dance. I was just blown away. And we broadcast the entire thing live, and you'll get a chance in another week, folks, to be able to listen in to hear the live remote that we did from his church there in Burlington, North Carolina. I'm just sitting back so overwhelmed. I'm joyful of the fact that Dr. Ron Bigelow and his family and friends, they honored me, they support me daily, and they make me feel so good when I come down here. That is my second home in Burlington, North Carolina. I must say that. And also to my Shawn University family, I want to thank again Professor Josie. Had an opportunity to lecture to the mass communication students there, some of them that are graduating, some of them that are moving on with their life and their major. And I talked about my 10 commandments of broadcasting, just like there are commandments of the Bible. There are commandments for broadcasting. I have the ingredient for you. So if you want to know more details about my 10 commandments for broadcasting, not even just for radio, you can use my 10 commandments for your life, being prepared and selling yourself and selling what you do. So we could talk about that too if you want to call me at 215-224-4297 or email me at feelgoodman1@yahoo.com. So again, thank you, Dr. Ron Bigelow. I'm holding back the tears again to thank you for the surprise birthday and bringing my brother, James Malone Jr., to Burlington. Brother, I love you tremendously, James. And you got to cook something for me real soon. What a great chef, and have the people there for a surprise birthday party at Dr. Ron Bigelow's fabulous home. How can I say thanks? I thank you, and I thank God for you. Well, let's do a little feel-good talk today, because I'm going to get back into the flow of the inspirational moments. I know many of you are blessed by the inspirational moments that I share, and these moments come from experiences that I've been through in my life and maybe some things that I'm going through. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, because you have to give an account for your relationship with God. And if something is going on in your life, of course, God is the direction for you. He's the person that can guide your life. He's the person that you can speak to and you can pray to give you direction. I'm just sharing with you things that have been put in my spirit that I've gone through or God has just given me to talk about. Well, I was writing for a magazine not long ago, and I was sharing my column called The Feel Good Flavor, and this came across my spirit today, and I just want to encourage you that every day there are some things in our lives that we dismiss as a chance or simply take for granted. A lot of us take the little things for granted that are right in front of us. Certainly there are times when events throw us completely off balance or make us feel vulnerable or free. But I think most of the time, this is my opinion now, we are so involved with our daily routine, whether it to be work, errands, taking care of the children, chores, other things like attention of a relationship that doesn't mean us really good. I can talk about that we forget to notice the things around us that make our lives better. The question I have for you today as we do this Feel Good Talk, what are you doing to better your life? Are you following your goals, your aspirations? A lot of us listen to people that, that are jealous of us and tell us things that we know that's not for us. You have to follow your intuition. That's right. You have to follow that. How are you bettering your life today? Are you bettering your life by following the plan that God has for you? How are you bettering your life at this time? Are you in recovery from a situation? The truth is that no matter what is going on in your life and in my life, the daily gifts that we get come from God all the time. God has given you great gifts, and some of you are sitting down on those gifts. You're not using those gifts. What's wrong? You got to get it together. So this is why it makes sense to look for and acknowledge the daily gifts that come from God. There are many small, pleasant gifts in life that you should cherish daily. The fresh air. The fact that he woke you up today. There are many small pleasant gifts that life brings you. At first glance, these things may seem rather unimportant, but what I think about what life might be without them, I appreciate them, and of course, they can be wonderful and bigger. Just remember this. It's about wanting, despairing, and having and rejoicing. And that's what's important. There are several key components to keeping you striving for your life. Number 1 is wanting. Number 2 is despairing. Number 3 is having. And number 4 is rejoicing. Just a little feel-good talk from your radio feel-good man, Simone Malone. I hope that those words were a blessing to you. And please subscribe to my channel called Trusted Voice in Radio. For those of you that are new, go there to YouTube, subscribe to that channel. You can watch all of my inspirational moments. You can watch this one. You can watch many of them in my exclusive interviews. And next week, I'm going to be spotlighting an artist and, of course, going back into the Word of the Lord to give you my daily inspiration, because it's what's going to keep you and protect you, the Word of God. There you have it. A few feel-good talk words from the radio feel-good man, Simone Malone, live out of Studio 236 FM HDMS, your HD1 station.